Are you a freight forwarder? Tired of the high costs and lack of flexibility that comes with traditional container options? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to our quick how-to guide on SOCs, where you'll learn exactly what an SOC is, its benefits, and how to source and manage them, and more, all on xChange. You may already know that SOC stands for Shipper-Owned Container. While COCs are owned and operated by the carrier, SOCs are operated by the shipper, where the shipper is you or your client. So why should you choose an SOC over a COC? Firstly, SOC slots can be a lot cheaper when shipping to hinterland locations, meaning there's an opportunity to increase your margin. Secondly, it's a reliable option. No need to worry about container availability if you have your own box to bring each time. Thirdly, there's no time limit, which means no late fees. And lastly, you have more flexibility and transparency, because shippers can choose when and where they want the containers to be delivered, and can negotiate other terms as well. During the pandemic, SOCs grew in popularity as an alternative equipment source, mainly because carrier-owned containers were hard to come by. SOCs proved their reliability in tumultuous times, but today they still work great for specialized cargo and less common trade routes. So if you have a client who needs to move cargo between a hinterland location or to a port that's known for delays, an SOC is your best bet. An example of such a route could be Antwerp to Ningbo, which is going against the container flow. When you receive the quote via email, it's not all-inclusive like it is for COCs, and you're usually quoted just for the slot, meaning the total cost would be calculated from this slot quote and the pickup charge. But because this is an uncommon stretch, the supplier would pay you the pickup charges, meaning you could really reduce your total SOC move and increase your margin. Of course, there will be other fees like terminal handling, bill of lading, and so on, but this is where our xChange platform comes in. You can search, compare, calculate, and negotiate these moves all in one place. Now let's go step by step on how to source and manage your SOCs on xChange. Step 1. Book a slot and find a partner for your location. Log on to Container xChange, which connects you to 1,500 plus vetted suppliers in 2,500 plus locations. Simply choose your location and the container you require. Connect with the supplier and negotiate and finalize a deal. Next, organize pickup and transportation. This is where you, as a freight forwarder, shine. Coordinate with the supplier to pick up the container from the depot, load it at the shipper's location, and deliver it to the port of loading. Step 3. Arrange for the container to be returned or stored. Finally, after the container has been emptied at the destination, arrange for it to be returned or to a container yard for storage. And that's it. At xChange, we're all about efficiency and simplicity. And if you are too, then what are you waiting for? To learn more, book a demo to speak to one of our experts today.